Yizzo, what is up? Hope you're feeling amazing on purpose. You know your boy definitely is. Fun, follow along workout here. Got some, I would say a total body workout, but we're really focusing on core, stability, and acceleration. All right, so we got the fizz ball, med ball press here. Focusing on keeping the hips up, squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings, keeping that core tight. All right. Next, we got med ball squats here. You want to keep the ball to the chest, keep the chest tall. This is really going to help hit the lower back. All right, those smaller muscles there. You don't want to hunch over here. That'll put extra pressure on there. We don't want that, but we do want to build up the muscles there. Check out the leg shake on this Bosu ball here. I love the Bosu ball. Now we're really going to tap into that core, hit some single leg stability here. Not putting any weight on the moving leg, really focusing on sitting into almost like a single leg squat position. Not a pistol type of motion, but more just emphasizing isolating that hamstring and the glute as you sit back. And here I'm just kind of emphasizing to these guys the difference between sinking the hips and keeping the weight on the planted leg versus transferring the weight and not really building up the hamstring and the glute. They're getting tired right now. And this is what I really emphasize, pushing my guys, working to a point where like muscle fatigue, muscle failure is kind of almost right there. We're keeping our mind sharp at these moments, right? Really trying to focus on the technique of it. This is just a burpee, nothing special here, but I add the Bosu ball to add a little element of balance to it. It also raises the level of how far a person has to go to the ground, so it helps out with that, but it also makes it a little bit more difficult as we're looking for the stability part of it as we explode back up. Really focus on coming up to that full squatted position. You don't want your toes in the ground. You don't want your knees taking the brunt of the force here. So now we're getting to a little acceleration steps here. Got the tank set on the minimum resistance. Not looking for a lot of resistance, more just getting warmed up, looking to replicate the same strides over and over as we drive behind the hips. Good body lean there, and I really try to force the 45-degree angle that we want to kind of be on with our upper body in the ground as we strike the ground, and try to really maximize how much force we can drive behind the hips. We're supposed to be doing acceleration steps on the way back, but the mind gets a little lost sometimes when fatigue takes over. Yeah, tank's a great piece of equipment to really help with the acceleration phase. So now we're going to hammer that first sweep move on the acceleration. Really driving as fast as you can. Your ankle should be almost right underneath the knee when you're finishing this. Your toe, you should be able to see your toe if you look straight down. Toe pulled back towards the face. Obviously, the work here is going to be done by that stabilizing leg, right? It's keeping everything under control. When we go into that sprint, the leg that's on the ground as you're driving off, or when you contact the ground there, you really want to focus on that balance and stability of that leg as well. So this exercise here really does a great job of working on that stability of when you would contact for ground strike and you would be on one foot here. So we're going to build on that, working on that sweep move as we sweep the jump out to drive here. Big sweep, push, drive behind the hips into that. And all that is just one stride we're working on right now. You got the sweep, push, drive. And we want that drive to be a little bit more aggressive behind the hips to really propel our body going forward. And we definitely want to make sure we're not landing on the heel, right? Doing a sweep and jump out. Let this sweep here be the reason why your body goes forward. All right, so that has to be super aggressive as we go to sweep. Now, when he first got into his position, right, he was a little flat-footed. Now you notice where the heels are both off the ground. That's where we really want to be when we go into a start. All right, you don't want to be flat-footed. My guys have been staying pretty consistent with this here. They're coming a long way. And all this is just reps. And that's why I like to kind of build my exercises to kind of mimic exactly what we need to do here, right? Although I want to be building muscle, building stability, I still want the body to be doing the same exact move. So now we're working that drive, right? We really want to hit that drive phase, drive down and sweep right back out. We're going to minimize no heel flick here, right? We don't want our heel coming up towards the ceiling. Stride down and then right back up into your acceleration step. All right, so now we're going to emphasize the arm drive here, still working the leg drive. All right, these are about 3 pounds. And then we're working an arm drive. Because with a powerful arm drive, right, it's going to automatically make you drive harder with the legs. All right, we're working thumb to mouth, hand to hip with the arms, right? Sweep up, drive back. And because my guys are soccer players, I like to get a little functional work in. That's going to tie exactly what they want to do here. So we got our throw in. And this is just, I think we got a 10 or 12 pound med ball here. Really emphasizing being explosive from the core here. Keeping it tight with the catch. Working on building lower back strength here. Yeah. Shake it out, young buck. So now let's tie it in, right? To real game. So we got the throw in, acceleration steps. Right? Throw in, acceleration steps. And it takes some time to kind of get the brain to kind of like get the drill reps to match real life reps. So that's why I'd like to tie in these exercises to get the brain to kind of not be so much in drill mind, but just kind of react mind. And then I can actually see what they might actually do in the game, so that I can coach it up better. Right? Because, you know, in the middle of fire and competition, you're going to go to what's natural and what's second nature. So till we get there, just keep repping. All right. Got like an RDL motion and explode up. And almost sometimes I feel like some of the guys, they might feel like some of the stuff, the movements are a little redundant, but like it's just repetitions. Like the difference between somebody who's amazingly good and somebody who's average is reps. So we're just taking a lot of reps in the same motion that we really want to focus on, which is the acceleration step. All right, but there's so many different ways you can build muscle, build balance and stability while still working speed. All right. And that last one here, I'm going to hit a little arm work, but also hit some core. Holding yourself here like this, preventing yourself from swinging is tough. So it really works the core tremendously here. Tremendously. We're also barbecuing those arms. Yeah, so this is the workout for today. A couple more exercises. Wasn't pictured. Ran out of some film, but it was just some more core work. Still emphasizing the acceleration motion while we're building our strength and our stability. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hope you like this content. Hope you like the dialogue along with it. And I definitely hope you enjoy this music. Stay amazing on purpose.